Hello and welcome. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. It'll be a minute before people get notified that we're out here and doing a Thanksgiving reading. What's showing up? On your way in, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you very much. All right. I haven't used this tarot deck in a while. I figured, why not? Why not give it a go? See what happens. Hopefully it's good news. I'm tired of all the fucking bad news, to be honest. Here we go. All right. I'll give you guys a minute to catch up. Say hello to each other or to me, whatever you decide. Drink some Red Bull, and then we're going to start. Tonight we go in reverse. So tonight we start with Pisces. Okay? Let's start with Pisces. Hello, ladies. Welcome in. Here we go. Pisces. Showing up for Pisces. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces? When they jump and hit the table, I have to take them. I just can't resist not taking them. Okay. Show me something else for Pisces, please. You have a reading, Pisces, right off the bat. It's almost like you've learned about all the tough things you've had to deal with in life, all the things that have upset you, all the things that have hurt you. I feel like emotionally you're not trying to be there or feel it. At least the tarot is what the tarot is trying to explain to me. It's almost like I don't even feel like you want to shrug your shoulders and laugh it off. I just feel like if you didn't get what you were looking for, you're not trying to focus on that. So you're probably not trying to be in like a problematic area of life or let things upset you. I feel like you want to go after goals or find things that make you feel like it's worth your investment. Here we go. Think about work. I'm done. Okay. Already worth working with. 8 of Pentacles, growth, stability. I get an energy where it's like what's done is done, but I need to do or see more. I need to gain more. I need to find more. Some of you, this is for yourself. Some of you, this is towards a relationship, whatever. Here we go. Ten of Wands, Temperance in reverse, 2 of Wands. You kind of give me this energy where it's like it comes off on the table where it's like you've tried to put energy in, I'm going to say in relationships. And it's like all the times 2 of Wands energy that you've tried to put the work or effort or the communication and having like a being happy. It tends to put you to an energy where you end up moving away from it, or it feels like it moves away from you. What is this about? 3 of Wands reverse. It doesn't show me a lot of stability and growth. And I feel like you're trying to work away from this energy. I feel as if the 4 of Pentacles, you're really focused on the things that you have I need to focus on what I have control over. What's you have like, I want to see what's going to be in front of me energy. Pisces is like all set with the past is what I'm picking up. Not wanting to deal with shit that's bothered them that they've already dealt with. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups really wanted to come out. 8 of Wands. You might have dealt with another water sign or a fire sign, by the way, that it didn't work. It couldn't fucking get figured out or work out for you. Something about it emotionally, I feel like it seemed like it was a good, I'm going to say something that's kind of going to sting a little bit, but I'm going to be authentic as I can. I feel like it was something that felt like you could enjoy or would work out until you recognized that 4 of Swords, it's like, it's not paying attention to me energy. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm not, it makes me feel like it became unavailable for you, or like the person did. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm, so there was no communication. It might have been a lot of silence in the situation. It might have felt like that's why things fell off, or there were issues. The Judgment's in reverse with the 9 of Swords. I don't feel like you're stuck on that energy. I feel like you're just trying not to get stuck in an energy where things don't feel like they're moving forward like correctly. Let's show me something for Pisces. What's showing up? What's showing up? You do have the option of happiness. Right now, I do feel like the happiness is going to show up for you, but I do feel like you're going to be investing more in yourself before the happiness shows up or arrives in front of you. Something like that. I do feel like you will have communications. This does feel like you're going to start over. You have like, I'm going to start over energy. I'm going to create new relationships, new bonds. I'm going to figure things out. Um, Seven, you're not investing in anything of the past that was an upset. I feel like you've wised up from that, like completely. Six of Pentacles. If it was something you thought you could take care of or have, now you're starting to trust yourself. Page of Pentacles. If it didn't work out, I feel like now you're looking at yourself, or you're looking at the things that were emotionally not available for you. So Pisces, you like rule the house of emotion, and I feel like you're just going to put things together, a better perspective for you that brings you happiness and joy, whether it's your children, grandchildren, something of the sort like that. Pisces has this energy where it's like, I don't want to run from things that that don't. You have a I need to respect my value energy on the table. It's straight out, straightforward. Pisces is like, I respect who I am. I respect what I have to offer. If it's not showing up, I can't like dwell on it kind of energy. Let's see what else you get. Anything else for Pisces? Here we go. So you don't come off Pisces. I'm not feeling like you come off sorry for a situation or sorry for yourself. I feel like you come uh, to a situation where your eyes are wide open to what's happened. This may have been in the last relationship or many relationships prior. Might have been like the last two or three. I'm going to say two or three, whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. The Star card, the High Priestess, and oh my God, you need to really. I think I said this in my last reading, and I think it got overlooked by not everybody, but a certain person. There was like one negative comment in the chat. I let it be. I let it go. I'm like, whatever. You can't please everybody, and you shouldn't feel like you need to. But here we go. The Star, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. This gives me clarification on what I was trying to tell you in the last reading. What was the part of the message? It's funny how everybody's going to view what they view, or only understand something from where they sit, or what they feel, or what they allow themselves to feel. And I get that energy because I work with feeling. All right. So, but for you to get the Star card in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Hermit together, this makes me feel like it's all about enjoying your own availability to yourself. Basically, so did you kind of humble yourself? Did you kind of recognize things didn't work out in the past? But like at the end of the day, I feel like you're really supposed to focus on who you are, or what you have to, not just who you are, but what you have to offer people on a very like collective aware energy, like being very, you're probably very intuitive. This is only going to resonate if you're intuitive. If you're somebody who's the opposite of that, or doesn't know how to open up to their intuition, this is not going to make sense to you. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? King of Swords. So you've been busy, it's making me feel like. I feel like you've been really busy. Page of Cups, and not having time to focus on love and being aware of that. Doesn't tell me that you don't want it. This absolutely tells me you would love to see love come in. You may have just been too busy to go after this love situation, whatever that is. I don't feel like you care anymore about the things that hurt you. I feel like you've started to recognize, I can't focus on that. I have to go in a different direction. That fire wasn't for me. I have to move away from this energy chariot. I have to go. I have to focus on the things that I have to offer, or that can be brought to me correctly. I don't want to fight. I get this. I don't want to fight with anybody. I'm not going to fight with anybody. Energy with you. I just want balance in my life, and I don't want things to just emotionally affect me or make me feel like it's untrustworthy. The devil. I feel like you're aware of this, and I feel like you're being very careful with your emotions and the strength of maybe answering the call, or responding to a message, or going back towards a message you shouldn't go towards. First, that won't be for everybody, but that'll be for some of you. Here we go. Nine of Wands, the Fool, the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. It makes me almost feel as if somebody may have made you feel like they want. I get like a tag along energy. Somebody may have wanted to tag along and enjoy something with you, or they made you feel that way until you recognize, you know what the hell is this? The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I've got to focus on the good things around me in my life right now. Ten of Cups. A lot of you might have been more family oriented, or staying in front of that situation than worrying about things that don't grow. Page of Pentacles in reverse, or Eight of Cups, being upset about them. I feel like you wanted to focus on the things that are going to make you happy. Some of you do want, I mean, who doesn't want to be in love with somebody? That's anybody. But it's like, if the past isn't willing to provide a strong future, I can't get stuck in the past. Isn't this funny? I just read all this and the same messages are trying to come out. So I feel like the message for Pisces is just stay strong, true and tried to who you are, and let's see where life takes you. And I bet you, if you really start to trust yourself, you'll gain a lot more self-fulfillment, or you'll enjoy the process as you go. And I'm going to say that with the Star in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. I feel like anything that hasn't worked out, it's just to teach you how strong you're going to become and how strong you've had to be. That's where what I see for Pisces. We're going to move to Aquarius. Okay, let's go. All right. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Uh-oh. Let's go. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. Let's see. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, I forgot to do this. It might be a little noisy. Tell me if it's noisy. I'll try to look at the channel. If you hear like a lot of wind, let me know. Oops, I shut it off. I wanted it on before the live. It's on. Tell me if you hear like a weird noise. If you do, I'll shut it off. I never turn it on. It's like this turbo mode on the computer. But I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of these fucking videos not uploading fast enough. I'm sick of that bullshit. Here we go. There's other ways I could fix it, but I'm like, do I really need to do all that? All right, Aquarius. Here we go. Please remember to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Thank you very much. Here we go. Aquarius. And to anybody who celebrates it, happy Thanksgiving. Aquarius. I'm showing this Aquarius. Jeez, try to hide. You might need to start making more time outside of career. Who does this sound like? I feel like this sounds like the majority of you Aquarius is watching. Have a lot of you been busy? You're trying to focus on career. A lot of you, I get two energies. Some of you have been focusing on career, or career started to get busy. It might have even taken you in many different directions that you didn't expect. Whatever. Here we go. Oh, you wanted to come out? You can come out. The Chariot reversed. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys may have had arguments or had disputes with people. Some of these people could have been younger than you, by the way, or it could have been somebody you were close to, where you just, I feel like neither party wanted to listen is what it's showing me. Here we go. I'm done. Look at the next card. I'm looking at these two where it's like, stop, just stop. You know, I don't want to fight. I don't want arguments. I say that. And the Five of Wands, she's ready to get in the car and say, fuck you. like, come on, come on. Like, really? I feel like these arguments, people, I feel like both of you kind of lost the tolerance of the situation with the Temperance in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're starting to really embark on recognizing, you know what? I can't be, you know, I can't put all the work in and effort and get nothing out of it. Six of Cups, I've got to kind of put it behind me. Ten of Pentacles, if it's willing to put the work in with me, I'm there for it. But if it's not willing to put the work in there with me, I'm not dealing with it. It's not worth basically having all this weight on my shoulders. You may just feel like you need a break with that Four of Swords energy. Six of Swords, I don't feel like you've reached that yet. I feel like you've been too busy putting things together or taking care of too much. A lot of you, it's staying really focused on work-oriented. Have a work reading. Here we go. Some of you, it's a reading too, where you may have been trying not to let things make you feel destructive, alone, or emotionally upset. Whatever that's about. Here we go. Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the investments of the past that did not land to be solid or true, I feel like you're not trying to let that upset you. Let me tell you something. One of the best ways to handle that is to go out and meet new people. To go manifest. Here's your card. Go manifest. You're the card of manifestation power. You're the card you're the wish fulfillment card. You're the card that basically, if anybody's going to achieve it probably quickly, it should be you. Here we go. You have been doing it. You haven't been working towards it, is what it's telling me. You have to trust putting the time into it. Look at this shit. Because it's telling me you're not putting the time or investing the time into it. That's creepy as shit. Here we go. So this is now, if you're in a relationship, it could have just had its ups and downs, is what the reading's showing me. If you're not in a relationship, what I feel like I'm reading more about, it feels like you got to put more investment in having leisure time, and then being okay with opening doors to new people. I feel like that's important for you right now. And going into next year, I'm going to tell you going into next year. Here we go. I should have looked. Can you hear that stupid button? I don't know. I didn't look. Let me go up there. Didn't you say anything about it? Oh, crap. I don't want to block anybody. Touchy ass computer screen. Hold on, guys. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. I see a lot of happy Thanksgivings. I don't think anybody's complaining about it, so I'll leave on for now. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. Clarify it. Some of you, I get an energy where you may have been trying to take care of somebody. Some of you may have had like a niece, a daughter, a younger relative, where I just feel like if you talk to them and try to get something across to them, I get this weird energy where if you tried to talk to them and get something across to them, you wouldn't be able to really trust their next move. The Magician's reversed. The Five of Cups is upright. The Three of Swords is reversed. Somebody's confused. I feel like a confusion energy. The Empress made me feel like you. The Hierophant made me feel like you're trying to teach them. But I also feel like for the Devil and the Seven of Wands to show up, that it's like they're not listening, or somebody's not growing out of a situation or changing a situation to be beneficial for them. Whoever that's about. It's not changing. It's not shifting. I feel like you've been too preoccupied with work. You may be aware of this. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you established a good position, or you're working towards it. I feel like some of you also may have felt like you kind of got more. I've gained more respect out of. Did you become more of an authority figure, or did people start to respect you? Did things incline on like your work effort? Because I feel like that's what happened. But in a home situation, I feel like they're not listening. And I feel like you're aware of this judgment. I'm sorry, but this is what I'm getting. I feel like you're at a point where you're like, I got to end this. I can't keep doing this. You know what I mean? Sometimes thank you for the super chat, Lynn. Sometimes you've got to do what's best for you, and you can't worry about if other people aren't going to do what's best for them. Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Emotionally, it's telling me you've either been a little bit emotionally unsure of how you feel about approaching a love situation, or you're not really. It makes me feel like it's not your focus. Some of you, it might be something you'd like to focus on, but the Nine of Wands, I just feel like there's other things that you're dealing with right now, whether it's children, grandchildren. I feel like you're carrying a lot. I feel like you're carrying a lot that's not letting you escape to what victories of probably going out and having fun. Well, I think eventually you're going to cut out the nonsense. You're going to speak your value. I feel like you're going to speak your value because emotionally, at the end of the day, I think you're recognizing this shit's not working out. Three of Wands reversed, and I need to go towards another direction where Knight of Cups, I can enjoy myself. I can have fun. Eight of Cups, I can't worry about everybody else if they're not going to put in toward the table, or towards the situation. Whoever this pertains to, you've either been carrying them financially, it's telling me, or they don't work a lot, or they get a job, they lose a job, they get a job, they lose a job, whatever that's about. Okay, that's what I see for Aquarius. Let's keep going. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. What do we have for? Ooh, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? Are you trying to tell me you were born in 1997? Is that what you're telling me? Trying to make me feel like an old man? That's cool if you were. I wish I was born. No, I like being born in the 80s. Like the 70s or the 80s. I'm happy. I would have been happy with that. The 90s, yeah. Anything after the 90s, I don't think so. No, no. Things are becoming too different. And I think I'm starting to see it, feel it. I'm like, whoa. I'm only a little over a decade older than you. If you were born in '97, you're good. I'm not. I'm just messing around. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Let's go. Capricorn. This one wants to keep. It feels like it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's definitely the left one. It feels like it wants to fall out. Here we go. I'm 40 today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. 40 today. All right. Turned 40 on Thanksgiving. I think that's some shit. Here we go. All right. Hello, autumn moonlight. Angelita, hello. Hi, Sim, KC. Soul. What is it? Soul Burst. 28. 28 was a good age, wasn't it? I miss being 28 too. Here we go. I hope you did something fun for your birthday, by the way. Capricorn. What's showing up for Capricorn? Empress reversed. I'm going to turn the heat off before I pass out. Empress reversed. 6 of Wands. Some of you are all set with healing something that I just get an energy where there's Capricorn doesn't feel hung up on a situation that they've dealt with. I'm going to say something I don't usually say with this card, but I'm going to say it because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to miss out on saying it for certain people out there. But I feel like there was a game. I feel like there was some kind of game. Win or lose, Capricorn's not really focused on how it went down anymore. The Knight of Cups reversed in the world. I don't feel like that's been your focus. I feel like a lot of your focus has been a lot about stability and continuing that progress. You don't really want to deal with any problems or look at situations. You're not in a repeat mode. It's making me feel like Capricorn's like, the fuck, I will repeat a problem. You're like, nope, I don't want to do that. Page of Wands, go to the bottom. With the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords. You could have had an issue. I'm going to straight up tell you. It's making me feel like the issue with a person doesn't have to be your reading, doesn't have to resonate this part. But let me say something. I feel like the energy that it's showing me on the table, you could have had an outs with either an air sign, fire sign, or an earth sign. That's what it's showing me. The 4 of Cups is reversed. The Devil is reversed. And wish fulfillment. The 5 of Pentacles is reversed with the Page of Cups. It's making me feel like there was something that you were willing to put work and effort towards emotionally, but you knew you had to kind of like let it go, or that it wasn't going to work out. Some of you, it's like, I'm going to say, some of you either left the situation behind once you found out enough about the situation, or you had to accept the situation that left you behind. Some of you, it's a matter of a man walking out a door. I do feel like this gives me an energy. If you're younger, the man walked out the door, but he caused problems for you, or continuously was a pain in your ass. This might have been a while back. Whatever. Here we go. Let's go. Anything else for Capricorn? What's showing up? Finding time. I feel like you're going to find time to try to laugh and create balance. But the 9 of Swords with the Ace of Swords, I don't feel like you're going to rush towards anything. I don't feel like you're going to rush into a love situation. I don't see you rushing into that right now. I don't see that happening. I feel like the communication would have to be really strong for a while, and they'd have to show you'd have to feel like it's really going somewhere. For you to get the 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, for you to start playing with it or open your heart to the situation, I feel like for you to see it, you'd have to see a lot of change and value, and it would have to bring real good communication. Because I don't feel like you want any of those fights or arguments you've already dealt with. So did you learn something from what didn't work in the past? Because that's what it's telling me. The King of Cups, emotionally, the 10 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. You have if it kind of gets in my way energy, I'm going to say goodbye to it or no. And I've made up my mind. Two of Wands, I've made up my mind. I can't be emotionally upset or fight over something that I want to love. And I feel like this is how you feel. Almost like I have to, if I have to take, take my swords, take the boat on my own, I'll do that. I'll be the magician. I'll find my peace. You have this I'm okay with the energy. Some of you, I hate to say this, but some of you, it is making me feel like I don't like putting this in my readings, but some of you may have dealt with somebody too that you were really close to that did pass by, that did pass on. The Ace of Cups to the Temperance. You really cared for this person. This person really cared about you. You have a very, anytime somebody's tried to play with you, whether it was mentally or emotionally, I feel like and I'm getting an itchy nose, it's either brought in you luck or it's made you stronger energy. You have the Strength card and the Queen of Wands. I feel like it's brought in you luck or made you stronger. With the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like it might have brought in other areas of abundance in your life. I do feel like you had to put a lot of the work and effort into this as well. But I feel like whatever was done to you, you were giving something else that you might not have seen coming as quick as it came. I feel like whatever emotionally hurt you in the past, you got in front of the judgment or the outcome. You don't seem stuck to it, and you're focusing on the things, the lighter side of life. That's what I feel like you're aiming to do. This is like I need to focus on this. Seven of Pentacles. I cannot be stuck on the past. The Hermit. Eight of Wands. The High. So some of you guys, it's either this is two storylines. So some of you Capricorns had a issue with somebody specific where you guys fought a lot. Others of you, I don't feel like the energy, like you fought with them at all. I feel like it was like a play fight, like almost like you enjoyed that shit. That is so strange. But I feel like some of you, it wasn't real, and it was like a weird flirty bullshit game. Others of you, it was real, and it was like, fuck that fucker kind of energy towards each other. Whatever. This is what it's showing me. Let's keep going. Here we go. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm a chill. There you go. What is the message for Sagittarius? What's showing up for Sagittarius? What is showing up for Sagittarius? You're really trying to figure out balance. You could feel like things have been so, like, where are they going? Where am I heading? Some of you, it's already happened. Some of you are going through it right now. Whatever. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. The Hermit. I feel like you really got to put a lot of work and effort and trust in making the right decisions, and looking. Some of you, it's about looking for stronger resources or building. I get this, build better connections or trust, being able to trust connections. I feel like something of trusting connections where in the past they weren't trustworthy. Holy shit, they weren't trustworthy. You know if they were, what the fuck they were doing. And I feel like you're trying to figure out that direction that makes sense to you. Look at this. I feel like that's you really wanting to take the right risks. Not the Chariot in reverse. I don't feel like you want things to stop you from the victories or slow you down from what you've seen or what you've learned. What's been an eye opener or a process of elimination to experience, something like that. The Nine of Pentacles makes me feel you could be focusing on. Some of you might have had to focus on your health, or had some health things that were scaring you, or focusing on career or money. Money may be the thing you're trying to figure out, or some of you, it's about learning to invest in yourself and not worrying about all the outside noise, figuring out what's going to work versus what's not going to work. As far as a love situation, could have been fire sign, air sign, any other sign. Show me any other sign. One card, that was quick. Definitely could have been fire, air, or earth. There we go. Five of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's not something where I feel like you guys are invested or sitting at the same table eating together all the time. I feel like that's a past energy. Here we go. I feel like you've already done this. The stars reversed. I just get this. You're really trying to become aware with moving towards anything that's trustworthy. I have to really trust it to, like, I'm not going to negotiate. I'm not going to change unless I really trust it. Well, I'll give you a little bit more and see where it goes, Sag. Let's go. All right. And that doesn't have to be towards like an ex. I feel like an ex that's already like da 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 bye bye bye. I feel that's more or less just picking, trying to pick you apart. I don't know why it feels that way, but it feels like it's trying to pick at you with the reading. What's showing up? Here we go. All right, let's go. Show me something for Sagittarius that's showing up. Let's do this. Show me something. One more shot for them. You will find yourself talking to somebody or trying to come to an agreement of some sort with somebody soon. For not all of you, but for some of you, some kind of I get an agreement energy all over that. This could pertain to. I'm just going to say what I'm seeing on the other side. It could pertain to 3 different people, to you and 2 other people. I'm directly picking up your energy, 2 other people. I'm also picking up, watch out. Somebody may not have the patience in the situation, or they may become jealous over you. What the fuck? Let's go. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and happiness. Clarify it. What's going on? Somebody's going to feel like you're kind of stepping on toes, or you're going to feel that way, that somebody's allowing somebody to come too close and stepping on toes. I don't know how else to say this. It might not pertain to all of you, but this is going to, I guarantee it's going to happen to somebody out there. The reading won't let me shake what I'm seeing. I just get somebody. It's almost like somebody's going to feel like something's not working out, or something needs to be put down, put aside. With the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords, I see arguments, and I see it kind of getting in the way of a happy celebration or 2 people. And I feel like it's either they're looking at you that way, or you're going to be looking at someone that way. Look out for this. This might not happen overnight. This is something that it may take time to see. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Anything else for Sagittarius? Okay, this is second. It's a letting go energy. Somebody's going to feel almost as if, I have that Ace of Wands energy. Someone's going to be passionate about trying to make something work, or I just get this. I want to make things work out. I want to be helpful. Somebody's going to be for it. The other person's not going to be for it. It's the writing's on the wall in front of me. I'll show you the cards. I see changes happening. All right. The writing's on. It's what I got for you. The page of I feel like there's a disconnect. You got that card reversed twice, and it was beside this card, but they were in the last shuffle, like the first 2, almost the first 2 cards out. It just doesn't. So I feel like somebody's for it and somebody else is not. And this is why I say that over here, you get this. But you still couldn't escape being the Five of Pentacles, away from the situation, or Eight of Swords, maybe even having to live it, see it. I'm going to tell you, with the Eight of Pentacles, focus on the changes or an investment that are going to make sense. It may seem tough at times, or it may seem like the work isn't showing up. Keep at it. Just keep working at it like she works out. Just keep going. I don't feel like you can lose doing that. The Three of Wands, though, the Two of Cups. Holy fuck! I don't get it. It's totally repeating the whole thing again. I feel like somebody's. I hate to give this reading, but I feel like somebody's gonna. I'm done. Somebody's gonna feel like they can't trust the situation, or they may get put out from a situation. Could be two females in this bullshit. I feel like there's two females in this bullshit. This is what I got. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I got. Give it time. That may not. That may be like for a very selective amount of. I almost said Aquarius of Sagittarius signs. What the hell? But I just. So what is it? Is it two girls or two guys? Like I don't know, but it's something. It is something like that going on. It felt more like two women. Let's stick with what I said first. Let's keep going. All right. Next. Here we go. Scorpio. Scorpio. What's showing up for Scorpio? What is showing up for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Keep going forward. Whatever you're investing in, whether it's investing in trusting yourself more or figuring things out, I feel like you're in something with a career thing that you have to keep investing and trusting. I feel like you're trying to trust or invest in something. I feel like that you're very fond of. I have this very fond of energy, like it makes you happy, and I would tell you to keep going towards it. Here we go. Something about maybe the fruits of your labor don't feel like they've paid off. It's still in reverse, but I feel like if you keep going after it, it's going to Eight of Pentacles. Work out. Let's go. Give me something else. Nine of Wands is reversed. Why is that reversed? Some of you, you're a very single parent and you don't get help from the ex or the ex-husband or the children's dad, something like that. It may make it so you have to focus on them more than focus on the things that you try to build towards, something like that. Others of you, is it something that you want to focus on but works in the way, but you're trying to focus on giving enough time to it? Let's go. Scorpio. What's showing up for Scorpio? What is showing up for them? What is it? You're going to really stay on. I feel like you're going to stay figuring things out or working towards situations that bring in. Some of you are going to try to think. I feel like you're going to be working. You're going to either be working a lot or figuring out how to make your money work for you for a while. This is what the Scorpio reading is making me feel like with her right there. Two of Wands. Some of you may have already made that decision. I do feel like there's still a lot of effort to build towards it. I feel like with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're just starting to get to that, or you're going to see more of it happen. Let's go. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups upright. The Temperance upright, and the Moon. The Magician and the Death card. Let's clarify the Death. So I do see that you may have had to kind of isolate yourself from certain individuals. This could have been women and men for some of you. Four of Cups. I feel like you might have shared a good time with them, but it's over. You can't do that anymore. Why? I feel like you had to focus on the things that were going to... I always feel like you didn't want to upset anybody, but you needed to focus on things that are going to make you happy. A lot of you, it's I got to focus on the things that are going to bring me happiness. I don't want to be the person sitting in, next to somebody going through therapy. Six of Swords, Six of Wands. I feel like, so 6-6 could be a very strong angel message for you right now. You have the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Some of you are really, you have a very strong, I'm going to be a go-getter. And I'm not going to let anything get in my way energy. Either I'm going to focus on loving myself, or I'm not going to let even a love situation get in the way of the way I play, or the way I move forward. Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups. Some of you, it's making me, I don't know who this is going to make sense to, but for some of you, you could have had areas where you guys didn't agree. If you were in a relationship, I feel like you didn't overlook it, but you kind of let it go. Four of Pentacles, you're more or less focused on stability or putting action towards building up the relationship. Strength reversed, the Empress. May also be taking care of more than just yourself in that situation. This makes me feel like you could be a mommy, a mother. Here we go. Who is she? Who is this? Who is the Page of Swords in reverse? What's going on? Who is this? Some of you don't really, this is strange. Did you have a relationship where you don't really talk to the person, whether there were kids involved or not? Whoever this is for, I feel like you do not communicate with the person you either developed a family, had kids with, or you were with them maybe for a while. Didn't have to have children, but I feel like you just don't speak to them, or they don't speak to you. Judgment, Two of Cups reversed, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's just not there. I also get this energy where you're trying to muster up new ideas that'll work out in your best interest. Like, I got to work towards things that are going to get me where I want to be. I can't focus on the things that are going to cut short of, my happiness. Page of Wands, the World, the Hermit, King of Swords. Some of you, it's just pretty simple to me. Some of you, it looks like, I almost said the wrong sign. For Scorpio, some of you, it looks like you're going to really invest in yourself for a while. I feel like there was a time, and this is specifically for the ladies, I feel like there was a time where you were trying to trust other women and you couldn't trust them. Could have been some men, but it feels more like women. I feel like there were women around you couldn't trust. And I feel like they got exposed. I don't know how you found out or who came to you and told you what, but I feel like it happened. I don't feel like it's going to happen. I feel like it did happen. Whatever. Let's move on. Here we go. All right, Libra. Libra. Why am I getting an energy too? Before we do Libra, some of you Scorpios might have dealt with somebody who was a heavy drinker. Holy shit, I'm over it. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. That might not be for everybody, but somebody may understand that. It doesn't seem like he's around or has been around for a minute either. Done. Over it. Let's go. Libra. Let's go. Libra. What's showing up for Libra? What's showing up for the zodiac sign of Libra? Oh my God. Let's do this. Libra. What's showing up for you? I know what's about to show up for me. Some Red Bulls on my lips. I need a sip. You were trying to put work in. Okay. I'm just going to be, I feel like I'm being a son of a bitch without trying. And I don't mean to be. I'm sorry if I'm coming off kind of like weird. I'm just trying to, I feel like this should have been, what can I expose? I'm going to expose some shit reading. And that might be a new title. Let's expose some shit. I just might have to hide the word shit. Oh shit. Here we go. All right. So Page of Pentacles. I immediately get an energy. And I do get an energy on a guy. Somebody's not putting enough time and effort in the children. It's pissing me off. It's like, why would you start something and let something grow, but then all of a sudden you're not fucking putting any work towards it? Could be it could be a Libra and a Gemini. All right, Empress, is Mom taking care of all the bullshit? 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands. Might have been, I feel like you were either eloped, married, or with this person for a long time, whatever. Like now you're trusting, I need change. I was fooled. You know, I felt like I loved this person, but we didn't communicate for shit. Definitely could have been a earth sign, air sign, fire sign. Here we go. It looks like Libra's really trying not to hold back on the things that I get an energy where a lot of you may have felt deceived. Somebody also, that's a cocky motherfucker. Could have been doesn't have to be a woman, could have been a woman, could have been a man. Somebody felt like they'll be back. Somebody felt like they'll be back. Like they can't escape me. Queen of, almost like they need me in it. Like a very entitled energy. I don't like that shit. Almost like the person you could talk to them and it's like you were fucking speaking to a wall. I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. Like it wouldn't get through to them. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. This is gone. This has been gone. Queen of Cups. Emotionally, I feel like at one time there was a lot of care, energy, a lot of respect, and trying to build together. But emotionally, I feel like it just became too heavy. I feel like it hurt a lot. I feel like somebody had to move out or move away from the situation. Probably the man had to move out. The judgment's in reverse. The love fell out. And I don't even think there was a fight about it. I feel like the communication just stopped. Page of Wands, I feel like the celebration just was no longer existing. 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands. Person may have been very fascinated or focused on money more than family. Something about whether it was a woman or a man, they were focused more on money than family. And I feel like that's what they put the work and effort towards. And I feel like that's why things didn't manifest the way they were looking to. And it might have ended up to a divorce or it's heading that way. Whatever. Gonna keep going. Justice, balance, 9 of Wands. Somebody's very focused on career. So either at this time, Libra, whether you're a woman or a man, you could be very career-oriented or trying to not stress about things that have showed great change in relationships. I feel like things of the past, things that might have felt like a sacrifice, that's not really what you're trying to focus on at this time. I feel like the 5 of Pentacles, you're trying to leave that behind you. And anything that hurt you from the past or made you feel like, well, what the fuck? It was just, might have felt like it was too much at once. I don't feel like you're trying to really deal with that problem. This tells me you don't probably talk with this person. 7, hang. You might not even, some of you don't trust the person to work with them. I feel like you're putting a lot of work and effort towards other things. You're not trying to be mentally upset. Some of you may be trying to just live your life and waiting for things to change. And I do get that you think about this and you're aware that you're ready to start again or go after this. Somebody, so what it's making me feel like is somebody letting go of something that just doesn't, there was a lack of communication. There was too many cards in reverse. There was no communication. There was no happy ending in a situation. Somebody moved on or moved out, and now they're trying to find their happiness, their peace, and they're not trying to be upset about it, whether it's a woman or a man or Libra. This is what it's telling me for Libra. All right. I'll give Libra a little bit more, and I hope it's different. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere else, but I'll try and see if I can get something different. Let's see what we get. All right. Let's go. What's showing up for Libra? What is showing up for Libra? Oh, I drank all that Red Bull. I'll have to open the other one. What is showing up for Libra? Anything they need to see that? You want it to be reversed. Why is this in reverse? Before I say anything, why is that reversed? Okay. I almost get an energy where whatever didn't work out, Libra's trying to. It's pure like I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Whatever didn't work out energy. I'm moving on. I'm going after new love relationships. I'm going to build a new happiness. So in Libra's mind, I feel like situations that used to be close to you, you're not worried about that. You're worried about where you're heading. You have this, I need to worry about where I'm heading, not where I've been energy. So you come off where it's like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I do want love in my life, or I want to start a brand new connection, but I might have other things that I can't focus on before I go towards that. Whatever that's about. I do feel like you will move towards, let's see where this goes. Aiming to get balance or putting work in to a situation. Clarify that real fast. Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify that for Libra, please. What do you have for them? Show me what you want to say. Clarify the top 3 cards for Libra. I feel like you're going to start talking to somebody if you already haven't. Page of Swords. Slow growth on speaking, connecting with somebody. Definitely speaking to them. Ooh, caught it. It doesn't seem like it's somewhere you've been, though. No. And if it was with an air sign, it's not with an air sign again. That's behind you. That's cut out. I feel like you're going to a celebration with somebody else. Could definitely be a fire sign. Definitely be a fire sign. Or a water sign is what I'm seeing for Libra. All right. That's what I have for Libra. All right. How's everybody hanging in there? How we doing? All right. I'm going to do Virgo in a second. Virgo. Let's see what the messages are from Virgo. I'm going to turn off that turbo button. It's annoying me. All right. I feel like I'm like listening to an airplane take off. Here we go. Happy birthday, Debbie. Happy birthday, Debbie. Virgo. What's showing up for Virgo? Ooh. Let me bend these back. I shuffle so hard with my fingers that I bend them back. There we go. Really? Hold on a second. Let me fix that. I only have it being held by tape. The tape's not that strong, apparently. I have pins in it too, but not there. Let's see if it falls down again. It probably will. It may not. It may make it. We'll see. Virgo. Did you guys all have a good Thanksgiving? I'll say hello. And hi, Stephanie. All being hello. Hello, Amanda. Debbie, wishing you a happy birthday. That's 2 people tonight that it's their birthday. How about that? All right. That way it's not getting smoke in my eyes. Let's go. What do we have for Virgo? Ooh, it's getting warm. Here we go. Virgo's energy, please. What's showing up? You're going to be very, very I feel like you're not going to focus on the things that didn't work out, or you've already made something about. I've already made up my mind on that. I've already cut free of that. Anything that upsets you, and anything in the past that upsets you, you're like, nope, I'm not dealing with that toxicity. Eight of Pentacles, it's not moving towards me. Hell no, I wouldn't trust it if it tried to come towards me. Anyway, I'm going in my. It's almost like I'm going in my own direction. You may have felt like somebody was very dishonest with you. You have a very energy of like somebody was very dishonest with you, or wasn't looking. I get this. They weren't. They didn't care about my highest good. They may have been all about me, 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 me. Whatever. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. Virgo, I don't feel like you liked it. I feel like I think you seen it for what it was. You started saying, you know what, this isn't working out, so I'm not going to work things out with them. I don't feel like building in this direction. When it comes to getting balance with it, Knight of Pentacles, I don't feel like I'm done. I don't feel like you trusted it. I feel like you were like, no, I can't trust this. And I don't want to stress about it. This person's a liar. You dealt with somebody you couldn't trust, is what it's telling me. Or they were lying behind your back. Something like that. Either they were lying to your face, or they were lying to other people and throwing your name like in the mix of the shit. Who hasn't been there? I'll wait. like I've been there. You've been there. She's been there. The Sagittarius, everybody's goddamn been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Here we go. Let's go. I may need to drink some more Red Bull. Here we go. All right. Lover. It was somebody close to you. Fuck. The Empress reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The King of Swords. I feel like what it made you focus on is wanting to show better value for yourself and not think or feel the situation. I feel like you wanted to put more work and effort into things, that so it didn't feel like you were going to fall behind, maybe on getting things done or accomplished, whether it's throughout the day or it's something about career. The Eight of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords, and change. Others of you, I feel like you'd be okay with it, having a good time or doing something. I just don't feel like it's happened yet. I feel like it's still on its way towards you, or you're on your way towards it. The Hermit is reversed with Ace of Wands. Work's going to be your priority for a while. And I don't feel like you'll let a man I'm done. I don't feel like a woman out there will let a man distract him. This is what it makes me feel like. If a man came all dressed up in red, banging on the door, you'd be too busy focusing on what you want to manifest. I don't feel like the heart in the corner is a reminder of how hard you're putting in work towards things you want to see build, become grounded or be stable. Structure. I feel like that's the strength you're looking at right now. I don't feel like you're worried about a love situation or being fooled or upset emotionally with something that feels like it's going to just be there for a short term. I feel like you're like saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not dealing with this right now. I need to balance other things, and that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm going to be the birds in the tree, the red and the blue bird. Then I'll find what I'm looking for. But right now, you're not it. Basically, like you'll back off kind of energy. I don't feel like you want to be stuck there. I feel like you're kind of doing your own thing and recognizing it for yourself. You may be very aware this is the action you need, not the action to go after something. I feel like it's a love thing. I feel like if there's a love situation that you tried to trust, it's behind you, and you don't communicate with this person or trust the individual. I feel like at times it may have stressed you out, or you may have thought about it more than you wanted to, but now you don't do that anymore. I feel like you're trying to invest in yourself, maybe your health, or your own business. You have this, I need to focus on my own business before I can reach the happiness, before I can play with the stuff that's going to make me happy. Energy. Three of Cups, Four of Wands. Some of you give me this energy too, where it's like, you make me feel like it's just not there. Like nothing in your area, nobody in your area really excites you, or you just haven't stumbled upon that person yet. That person hasn't stumbled upon you. You have that energy too that just came out at the end. Something like that for Libra. I mean Libra, excuse me. Virgo, not Libra. That we're reading Virgo. Sorry about that. Once again, we're reading Virgo. Just in case people get confused. Here we go. All right. Anything else for Virgo? I feel like things that have been kind of so it's telling me you may be very single, or have been single for a moment, for a brief period of time. You got the Ten of Wands, the Empress, and the Lovers in reverse. I'm going to ask for clarification on the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers in reverse for Virgo, please. Clarify the Lovers in reverse for Virgo. You're too dedicated with work right now. And I feel like this is the decision that you made. And you're trying to stay either humble or patient by it. Either humbled or patient by it. I don't feel like you're worried about the excitement of building something. It comes off like you're aware of it. Like you're not worried about that phone ringing or having to answer it. Next year, you may have somebody that does try to change that course for you. That makes me feel like next year that makes me feel like you may have the opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Nine of Swords. You may not feel like it's something you're really focused on now, but I do feel like it's gonna be at your disposal. If you want it, it's gonna be on the table, kind of energy, while you're probably trying to stay productive. Some of you might go towards this. Others of you will stay focused at what you're doing for yourselves, or how you're investing in yourself. Four of Pentacles energy. But I feel like some of you will work with it because you do have the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands, establishing, going after it. But above that, some of you, it's I don't know if I want to open up the option or if I'm ready to, with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Wands and Three of Cups. Some of you may not trust the situation, or if it's the right fit for you, if the shoe fits, kind of energy for Virgo. No, some of you, you'll take action or go after the things that are going to make you happy when you feel like you can. Right now, I'm going to tell you, I don't see you investing in situations towards love or having a lot of faith or trust in it. I feel like you're more or less trying to figure out things that you've dealt with not being the problem in the future. I feel like you're being really focused on that. I also feel like you're trying to manifest and be open about situations, but you don't want to get hurt again. What? The Four of Swords and the Seven and the Six of Cups, Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. It makes me feel like you're trying to be very careful with your heart, or who you'd give it to, who you'd give clarity to or trust that with. I'm not going to stress about what? 5. You're not really, it's telling me that Virgo, you have a very similar reading of somebody else. Like you're not going to stress over a situation if if you don't feel like it's going to work, it's not going to bother you. You're like, nope, I'm okay. Whatever that's about. Here we go. Virgo's got like I'm over energy. You have like I don't know how to say it. She's like, I'm over the bullshit. Virgo's straight like, nope, I just don't care. Like I don't know. That's what the tarot's giving me. Hopefully it's making sense to somebody out there. Let's go. Leo. What do we have for Leo? What's showing up for Leo? Whew. The way I'm going, diabetes. Better stop with all this sugar. What's showing up for Leo? Let's go. Let's go. Leo, what's showing up for you? What do you got for Leos? Oh, come on, Leo. You could be learning to trust situations more, I feel like you're going to be trying to trust and put a lot of work and effort into situations. Some of you, I'm going to put a lot of work and effort into trusting myself or learning more. Clarify anything you can for Leo. I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. It's got to feel like it wants to come out. Come on, Leo. Those wanted to come out. Let's see what you get. I'm done. It's already repeating. So you're gonna be learning. You're gonna be busy with trying to establish getting more balance, either get more fitness in your life, um, or finding more value that stands its ground, that stays solid. Leos are going to be all about it has to be solid. You have this, it has to be solid, or I will not put any emotional effort towards it. I won't fucking think about it. It's got to feel like it's going to work. I've also got to put a lot of work and effort into a situation. If it comes at me and I don't trust it, I'll say goodbye to it. But you have a lot of dedication to work. So you're looking for areas of improvement. And what's strange is the high priestess, the ace of swords, and the hierophant. That was like I was like I already felt like you were learning off of the card before it came out, and then you got like the higher learning card. So it's like with the 10 of Wands, you may have a lot that you're trying to learn or you're trying to handle day by day. You may be trying to shift a lot. Clarify that first card. What's going on with the high priestess in reverse for Leo? What do we got? Some of you guys may feel like you don't want things to get in the way of what you're trying to achieve. And I feel like it starts to work, things start to get in the way. It starts to work, it starts to back off. The work starts to happen, it starts to slow down. 7 of Cups, the World reversed, the 8 of Pentacles. Anything that either emotionally gets on your nerves or that you feel like it's not respecting you, you won't tolerate. Leos are going to be very firm now into next year. You're going to be so firm that probably quick with your mouth too. I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. I feel like you're going to be fast with the tongue. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but I feel like Leos are like no bitch. The Lovers in reverse, the 8 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Swords. You have a lot of thoughts of finding something that makes you happy, makes you feel like you deserve it, it deserves you. You have your heart open a lot to situations. I do feel like it's gonna be like it's gotta really it's gotta come at me completely like 360 this time, or I'm not fucking with it. Leos have this I'm not fucking with it energy. If it's gonna make me feel upset or emotionally upset, I'm gonna focus on the things that'll work, not the things that upset me. And I'm gonna trust every goddamn minute of it. The King of Cups and the Fool to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to try not to stress about work or the things that you can make happen in a positive manner. Don't let your thoughts get the best of you in love situations or jump. Something about be careful with jumping the gun. This also gives me the energy where I never say that with this card, but I get the energy of don't try to do something that you may end up regretting. Some of you may end up going through that with a friend or a relationship, something like that. I feel like it comes and it goes. I get this comes and goes energy. You're going to be very focused on the things you can build. The past, I feel like anytime you think about the past it's either the past or your current situations, you're going to want to be able to laugh. Or you're going to need to focus on getting more laughter out of situations that'll bring balance and a little bit of awareness. You may find yourself kind of separate. I'm just going to, holy shit, I'm going to say it. And I look down after I said it. I feel like you're going to separate from the crowd. Holy shit. And I look down and I see a crowd of people. I feel like you're going to separate from the crowd for a little while. That's what I'm seeing for Leo. Hopefully that makes sense to some Leos out there. I can give Leo a little bit more. Let's go. I don't know. These ones, we'll see. If you like them or they don't. We'll see how this goes. All right, Leo, what's going on? What's showing up for Leo? Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Emperor, 7 of Wands. You have a very strong, I'm going to be very, very open-minded about what I work with or what I don't emotionally, what I put my time and effort towards with the Emperor and 7 of Wands, and what I won't tolerate energy, what I will not do, what kind of BS I'm not tolerating. The Page of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers. If you feel like something is being kept in secret or is not showing, if it feels like if it shows too much resistance, you'll just be like, all right, this is time where I separate it. And I do feel like you're very aware of this. I can't get out of the energy that I already showed you. Six of Pentacles. You're really wanting balance. You're not wanting things of the past to get in the way of where you're trying to go. I feel like you're going to be aiming to be emotionally happy and very drawn in on the things that work out, not the things that kept you thinking about what to do or where you're heading. I feel like you're more or less focusing on what to build with, how to build with it, and how to stay content in your own energy, happy. Whether it's you, a child, or you by your lonesome, whatever this is. Just feel like you're excited to go in that direction. And I don't feel like you want to fall shy of a situation that feels like you have to keep questioning what's happening. Because I feel like if that happens, you'll just kind of make the sacrifice of like, okay, I can't do this. I'm not playing this game. Emotionally, I'm not doing it. Six of Swords, I might not, it's not working, or it's just getting on my nerves. If this, I can't let it get on my nerves, energy. I got to move on. Three of Cups. I don't feel like it worries you. It may upset you a little bit or stress you out a little bit, but I don't think it's for very long. No, I'm going to say no, it doesn't, because I feel like you just see it for what it is. It's what I got for Leo. All right, let's go. Cancer in a second. I won't skip you, Gemini. I know y'all wondering, like, is he going to skip Gemini? No, I won't skip you. These cards, somebody asked what cards are these? Modern Love Tarot. Modern Love Tarot. I haven't used these in a hot minute. You guys will probably appreciate the back of them. That shiny gold shit keeps blinding me, but you guys aren't seeing that. Here we go. Let's go. Is it Cancer? Yeah, it's Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer signs. Let's do this. Cancer. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Money hungry. Go after it. Gain that success. I'm going to tell you, you probably deserve it just as much as anybody else that's watching this reading. Four of Pentacles. Stability. Some of you are on like a path. What is this? Some of you guys are on a path of I need to try something that's going to work out. Or, you know, a direction I can run in with stability that works out long term. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Let's do it. I feel like that's your path, or you're starting to figure it out, or you will. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Give you a lot of shuffles. Let's see what you get. I'm done. You keep getting the Four of Pentacles energy. I feel like you might have, and the Ace of Pentacles. Career. I feel like you've had a lot of efforts, or something about. I feel like I've drawn the short straw too many fucking times, or emotionally I've tried to laugh off a situation that didn't bring in the balance I was looking for. Did cause me a little bit of upset. This also makes me feel like this is going to resonate to the person who doesn't go out and party all the time. Are you not partying, Cancer? Because I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're trying to stay disciplined with work or making something happen. Some of you may have cut off a lot of communication with people, or vice versa. They cut off communication with you. Something like that. Seven of Pentacles, stuff that you've already dealt with. It's no longer being that. Or I don't feel like it's a destructive energy. I just feel like you're focusing on a different area, finessing something else, starting to learn or trust a different path, or wanting to. I feel like this is not a bad idea for the Cancer that wants to do this. The Six of Pentacles. Clarify it. I'm going to say something I've never said with this, aiming for excellence. Some of you, I get this energy like you're trying to balance out and aim for excellence, and you're seeking that change. I feel like you admire that and you want to adapt to that setting in your life right now. I feel like you're not letting things hurt you that have already hurt you. You've moved to calmer waters or away from it. You've stopped all the noise. I feel like when things have upset you, especially in a family situation, you've looked for forward growth where things aren't going to be feeling like it's hurting you intuitively or respect or with respect, intuitively or respect being respected. Definitely respect. I feel like somebody should have been feels like I got disrespected too many times. Energies what I'm picking up, and you're not trying to focus on that or what didn't work out. You're more or less. I feel like you're more preoccupied with figuring out what will work out and how will I get there. How will I focus on the things that make me happy? How can I put my time and energy into that? How can I make it work? You'll make it work. I feel like other people may be watching you make it work. I feel like you're going to learn a lot as well with the Hierophant in reverse. For some of you, you may have dealt with a air, fire, or water sign that gave you a hard time. Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Devil reversed. And definitely could have some of you it's fire, air, or water, but some of you it just felt like you couldn't listen or they didn't listen or they were just not a very good person. Whatever. Lovers. Could have been an air sign, Knight of Wands, that you didn't trust or you thought they were like evil or dark. What the fuck is this? Evil or darkness around them. I definitely feel like darkness. Like they work as Satan or the wrong shit. Kind of like that kind of energy. This is fucking weird. All right. I feel like you don't speak to them. Two of Wands. Eight of Swords. I feel like you're focusing on the things you want to be passionate about. The things that you can invest in that will work. And I don't feel like you're going to let things of love get you feeling like this anymore. I feel like you became over this. I feel like could have dealt with an Aries or Sagittarius man where it felt like you didn't know if they were coming or going. I'm done. Six of Cups to the Knight of Cups. I feel like you need to establish new connections and trust and have fun with these connections. Have the strength to believe that you're deserving of them. Even if you've got to make time for them to get out. And don't tell everybody your business. Seven of Swords with a 10. I never say this with these two cards, but I feel like if you tell somebody your business, not everybody's going to be happy for what you're doing or appreciate it. I feel like you're going to look the other way towards how other people feel or what they tell you as you're trying to build anyway. Okay. Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I think it's going to take a little bit of time, but I feel like some Cancers, whether you're a woman or man, I feel like the ending of the message, it's trying to tell me that you've got to do something that's going to light you up, make you happy. I feel like you've got to find that person that you're in sync with, that brings a smile to your face, whether people know who that person is or nobody does. I feel like that's something that's going to help Cancer right now. I don't know whether it's now or next year, but it feels like going forward in time. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Gemini in a second. Also, before we go to Gemini, I don't know who it is, but if you're a Cancer and you've had a lot of anxiety, if it's extremely bad, see a doctor. If it's extremely bad, see a doctor. If you don't show people that you get this anxiety, see a doctor. If it's real bad, I towards like the last 30 seconds of your reading, I got really a lot of anxiety inside of me, and I'm not very anxious, so I didn't like that. That may not be pertain to all of you Cancers, but somebody's dealing with anxiety or how to handle it. And it's important that you make sure you're okay. See a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but if I'm feeling that way, I feel like I'm picking up your energy, and it's tough for me because I'm like, what the. It was extremely overwhelming as I read the end of that for Cancer. Let's keep going. Taurus, Gemini. Gotcha, bitch. I was wondering how many are going to be like, click off, click off. Whew. I'm just trying to get out of that feeling. I felt like in the middle of it wasn't even like in like my heart. It was like in the middle of my chest. Like everything was caving in. And like I petrified to look around. I just didn't feel right. It doesn't usually happen in Cancer's reading. But if it's been happening, seek medical attention, whoever may need to hear that. All right. It may not be. I don't know. I'm just getting that. All right. Gemini. Welcome in. Please remember to hit the like button, everybody. I appreciate it very much. What's showing up for Gemini? What is showing up for Gemini? Gemini crickets. What do we got for them? Show me something for Gemini, please. What's showing up for them? You keep getting the balance card in reverse. So do I need to tell somebody if there's something you want to believe in or you want to trust with the star card that you feel like it's going to make you happy? You may need to start trusting that situation. I feel like Gemini. I feel like you got to start trusting it, Gemini. There you. Hello. Is anybody home? Hello, Gemini. I feel like you got to start trusting the situation. I feel like some of you, this may have pertain to a love situation that comes forward. Others of you, this may pertain on the direction you're going. Clarify anything you can for Gemini. Let's go. Some of you guys, it's just being okay with letting go of a situation that was either damaging or hurtful. Whether it was they were not making enough time for you, or they were being too selective with what they did with other people instead of doing things with you. I get like they didn't show that they cared for you enough energy. With the Knight of Cups, the Death card reverse, and the Emperor, I feel like emotionally you got pissed off or upset about it. I do feel like you're not in that imprisonment anymore. I feel like there's your other card that was showing up when I was shuffling. You're getting balance. You're letting go of that situation. A lot of you Geminis also may be really wanting to settle down with something that shows a lot of stability, security, and strength and effort into the relationship going ahead. I see you being very busy. You might have had to fight with a coworker or maybe even somebody that's an authority figure, or just don't get along with them, whether it's somebody on your equal level or higher than you. It does feel like they could be higher than you, or they may just not like you. The Moon, Queen of Cups, and the Magician. I don't feel like you should let anything like that stress you out. I feel like you should focus on the things that you can work forward with, or that'll work out for you. Anything that tries to upset you or get in your way, it's just a part of you seeing that, well, it doesn't need to come for the ride or upset me. You know what I mean? Why am I going to let anything upset me? I think love is I feel like love's going to be on your mind, or has been for a while. I don't see you being like, well, I need to work in the past. I don't feel like the past is the direction you want to head in. Look at this reversed. Three of Wands. You're not doing that. I feel like you're accepting the endings. You're not rushing towards these things that ended. I feel like with the Six of Swords upright that flew off my middle finger, you're trying to find something that you're passionate or aware about, or that emotionally you're happy with, but also brings in clear and precise, excellent communication. The Six of Cups reversed, the Six of Cups, not reversed, upright, and the Chariot. That is, I feel like you let go of something that emotionally hurt you, or you felt defenseful towards, or felt like it just didn't put in enough effort, and maybe that's why it's getting the paperwork, or that's why the ending happened. I'm done. It didn't work. And listen, there was no communication. You already know this. Look at this. Was it another air sign? Because you have air. Could have been an air sign, could have been an earth sign. Maybe it was a water sign. Whatever sign it was, I don't feel like you were seeing eye to eye, or emotionally feeling like you could invest in the celebration of the happiness, the committed energy together. I feel like you've let this go. The Temperance card, I feel like enough was enough. Knight of Pentacles, it might have felt like you were carrying more of the weight of the kids, or trying to trust that things would change, and they never did. They just felt like they were getting worse and worse. Gemini, they felt like they were getting fucking worse and worse, and you didn't want to build with it because you were too focused on knowing you deserve somebody to love you the way you want to love them. And I do feel like it pertains to you, a family. You and a family. You might have had children with them. I bet you had kids with them. I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. 10 of Cups, and that shit is not together anymore. I hope that both parties see the kids or do right by the kids. But is that the case? Is that what's upsetting you, or something else upsetting you? You know your story. Let's go. Here we go. Show me something else for Gemini. I feel like you need to focus on the things that are yet to come. I don't know why, but I feel like the kingdom of success or happiness is yet to show up, and you can't stress about the things that will arrive to you. I feel like some things may feel like they're just too fucking daunting or too much on you right now. Hang in there, Gemini. Your victories are yet to come. They're coming around the corner. Keep putting in that work, Gemini. I'm telling you, they're moving towards you. Put in that work. It's worth it. I feel like you need to hear this, and I feel like you need to stay strong to that decision. Keep your heart in check. Keep your emotions in check. Because I do feel like right now you're going to have a lot of things that feel like they're going to be coming at you for a little while until the right judgment shows up for you. Just means it's going to take a little bit of time. You may have to deal with other things before you start getting the things you want. What do you need to look at trust-wise? Some of you guys got to it's more or less, don't let things emotionally get the best of you, or treat you like an emotional punch bag, or treat you like you're not their equal. Whether this is a thing at work or this is a love situation, don't let anybody treat you like you're not their equal. Nobody's better than you. All right? That's what I have for Gemini. And I hope you appreciated that, because I was getting pissed off for you, to be honest. Anyway. All right, Taurus in a second. Taurus. Taurus. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Taurus? What's showing up for Taurus? What's showing up for the zodiac sign of Taurus? You have a lot of thinking or thoughts on your mind about what? About what to change, what to trust, or who to drop. Wow, you're very like, shit. You have an energy where it's like, if it doesn't feel like I can work with it, I'm not going to let it be a problem. I'm over that problem. We're not playing these games. You have a no nonsense reading. So far, it's a no nonsense reading. I do see you want to see happiness be established or a connection work out. Emotionally, I don't feel like this is for the one that's not in communication, or somebody close to them hurt them or made them think that they were wrong about a situation. I don't feel like you were wrong about a situation. I feel like somebody else's happiness that they weren't achieving on their own, or they were upset about, they threw it in your face or they threw it at you. They made you responsible for things that bothered them. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fucking fair. And I do feel like you're at a distance with how that situation went on. I feel like you're learning to trust building in a different direction. Show me something. I just get somebody was treating you unfairly. Somebody was treating you unfairly, or acting as, I don't want to say they were wearing a mask, but I feel like they were so upset that they were being foolish towards you. And I don't feel like you were coming at them in a bad manner. I don't get a bad energy around you. I get a weird energy around them that you didn't want to deal with it. Like it became too much. And you said, the fuck with this. I'm saying no to it. I'm not going to let it emotionally upset me. I got to focus on work and career, and I'm cutting this bitch out. You're like, I'll cut a bitch out. You're not going to mess me up or get to me. I'll just disappear or leave a situation. I'll go. I'm not going to work with a situation. I'm stronger than that. I'm better than that. And I need to focus on the things or my goals. You know what? You may have lived with them in the past. I'm fucking done. You may have lived with them in the past. I feel like the person is upset about a situation and blamed you. I don't know what this is, but I feel like somebody tried to blame you in a situation, and I don't think it was fair. I feel like they were upset about what they were going through, and they didn't know how to deal with it. So they tried to tag you as the problem. I don't think there was I don't get, what is this? Some of you, this isn't going to be for all of you, but this is going to be for some of you. I don't get a man around your energy that was, I do get a man where you couldn't trust him, but it wasn't about like cheating. It was money. Like you couldn't trust him with the money, or he liked to spend your money, or you were spending more money on him than he was spending on you, or like, I don't fucking get it, but he comes off like a bum. I don't know. Like he just didn't try to. I feel like you dealt with it for a while, but then you let it go. Whatever. I don't know who that is. We're skipping that shit. All right, Taurus. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus. What's showing up? Taurus. Let's go. Ooh, landed up high. What do you got? Another thing I'm seeing here is they may have felt like I get something where they felt like they had you where they wanted you. Somebody may be in a relationship with the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. They had you in a position where they wanted you. They made you feel as if you were being fooled, or you were gonna overlook what was going on. I don't think you did. I think you saw through the. I'm going to tell you, I think you saw through the bullshit. You realized balance. Probably said an ending to committing to this or celebrating with it. I feel like you stopped the nonsense. Or now, I feel like you're looking for something brand new, a brand new, a brand new. You might move, and if you move, you make new connections because you've moved, and that's what you need to work on. Whatever. Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You're going to be very work oriented and not focus on things that didn't work out. I feel like this is what you're going to play with. Trying not to stress about things that get in the way, or just starting to create things to be to work in your favor. The Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I don't see you letting anything upset you. I feel like you're already trying to figure things out for yourself right now. I do feel like things upset you in the past, but you've cut out that, or stopped letting it upset you. You're not emotionally letting it beat you up anymore. It's not upsetting you like it used to. What's going on? Clarify the King of Wands. Did you deal with a younger man? Somebody? I feel like somebody may have dealt with a younger man. I'm done. That's what I got for Taurus. Maybe it doesn't have to be that much younger, but I get like you may have dealt with a younger man. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting. Let's keep going. We're going to go to Aries. I don't know. Hopefully it's making sense to people out there. Let's keep rolling. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right. Now, it's not going to pertain every little piece to everybody, but you got to remember, I'm not reading you privately. These readings, I like when people tell me it sounds almost personal, because I appreciate that it's hitting home that way. But for those that come in that probably won't even make it this far into the reading, if they only like to watch their own signs or cross watch, it's not a private reading. So it's not going to pertain to your story as much as if it was just one-on-one game. Here we go. Let's go. Appreciate that, Tisha Rhoda. Happy to read your comment. The goal is try to resonate with as many as possible, or just help as many as possible hear whatever they may need to hear. You know what I mean? Like whether it's them listening to a sign of crosswatch, a sign that they are, or they watch it all because they recognize I can get stuff from other signs and it might still resonate for me, because that does happen. You know, from me, from other people that read, stuff like that. But here we go. Aries. I like spying on my friend's sign. You naughty bitch. No, I'm kidding. Don't unsubscribe. That's horrible. I shouldn't say that. I feel guilty now. Damn you, Clarky. Look at me playing blame game. I'm the one that said it. I should feel guilty of myself, not you. Here we go. Hope you laughed. Here we go. I like spying on my friends. Friends are probably like, how the fuck does she know so much? Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Aries. Aries is going to try to focus on, I feel like, climbing the ladder with victories, not letting things feel. Wait a minute. There's an Aries out there, whether it's a woman or a man, going to be focused on your victories, not worrying about the things that don't work out, or something about things that didn't pan out, not letting it upset you emotionally, just trying to keep riding, riding time in the right way. Clarify anything you can for Aries. I'm not sure if I like where this is. I don't understand. I feel like I'm missing something. No, you're emotionally I feel like you're trying to control your emotions inside. Somebody out there is trying to control their emotions. They're not trying to be upset. They also may be trying to establish new connections, knowing they want balance in their life, being very aware of this and wanting to take that action. Sick of the shit that didn't work out in the past. Very sick of it. Or things that they felt like were, let's see what the cards say, were toxic, whether it was a love situation or a platonic situation, whatever this was. I feel like things that had upset Aries in the past, they're trying to let it go, make that decision and not move towards it, or let it upset them. Yes, Aries, you're not trying to let this upset you. That's what it's telling me. Seven of Cups, I feel like you're trying to invest in things that seek growth or forward expansion, or you're It almost feels like it's a wish fulfillment reading. I feel like you're wishing to see this, but you're not really worried about it rushing in. But it is something you want to see happen. You want to see the celebration happen. You want the balance, and you want to see the growth in it. Because in the past, it hasn't shown any growth, or it's made you feel by yourself or lonely. By yourself or lonely, it's telling me. Ace of Wands, the Sun. I feel like you feel like the happiness that you've craved hasn't shown up like you've expected it to, and you've cut things out, not played with things, and you've just done things your own way for a while because of all the judgments of the past. Well, now I feel like Aries is getting to the point where they're trying to decide, do I play again or do I not? Do I cut free of it and focus on my own thing? What do I trust and where do I go from here? Some of you right now, love is not the answer. Others of you are going to put work and effort into yourselves, and not being emotionally upset over situations or conversations. I feel like you're going to try to fill up your own cup, have your own peace of mind for a while, and not let the past upset you. Stability is going to be very important to you, and being practical. And I feel like practical and trying to open up. The only area I feel like Aries may struggle with is trying to open up emotionally. I feel like that's going to be a slow burning process that they have to really commit to. Six of Cups, I feel like once they let go of everything that's upset them, they'll start to do this. I feel like until they let go of the past, they're not going to build in that direction, and it'll still stress them out. The Page of Pentacles, it will go away. This tells me it will go away. It will come to an ending. You will start over. I just feel like you got to put a lot of work and effort into accepting the sacrifice of change and knowing you deserve it, and having no anxiety or fear when this happens. Look at this. No anxiety or fear, Aries. Holy shit. So were you trying to have patience with situations or with people around you, and it was just like you got sick of fighting or feeling like nobody listens, nobody trusts me, I don't trust them, I got to focus on what I'm doing or where I'm going? A lot of you may have felt like the lone wolf in the situations, or like you didn't fit in the scenario with people, or people came and gone energy. The Chariot, I feel like emotionally you're not trying to worry about that. I feel like you want to focus on things that work out and not be bothered by things that hurt you. This is the reading I see for Aries. All right, let me give a little bit more for Aries. Hopefully something different, I don't know. All right, get you something good. I don't know. Let's see what we get. I don't really want it to repeat any of that. I don't know what it's going to do. We're going to try to figure this one out. Show me something for Aries, please. Show me something else for the zodiac sign of Aries, please. If you can. Balance and building. Something in your work environment could change. Here we go. Let's go. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands reversed, and so something in your work environment could change, or you could change it. Something that you put a lot of work and effort could change, or you could change the way you approach it or how you approach going forward. I get building something up to add something energy. You could be working towards adding something that shows a celebration. I just feel like you want change, and it feels like different change and something you do work oriented, but also in love. Something about changes in work and love. Clarify anything else for Aries. Definitely love. 10 of Cups came flying out in my hands. I don't think you want to invest in situations that are going to make you feel like you have to guess what's going to happen. I feel like if you had to guess the outcome, or you felt like it was like, I don't know what to do with this, I think you'll say no to it. I don't think you'll go towards this. I think emotionally you'll say, nope, I don't know if I want to communicate with this or if it's worth it, and you'll be aware of it before you make that decision. This is what it's telling me. King of Swords, you won't reverse. You won't communicate with it. Eight of Wands reversed. You won't move towards it. What else do I emotionally? You don't have time for that. I feel like you're going to work on the effort of things that make sense to you. I also see you coming around new. I get like a new environment of people. Two of Swords and the Sun. Just try to figure out who's there for your highest good. And best of luck with that, Aries. This is what I have for you. And while you're going through anything you're going through today, tomorrow, or the next day, stay happy. Don't let anything bother you mentally. Keep learning. Even if love's been upsetting, or communications, things that have hurt you, or you've wanted to see success, it isn't for you to stress or worry about what it was or what it could have been. It could have, would have, should have energy. Fuck that shit. If you dealt with this, start trusting the things that you deserve, and you'll get the clarity you're looking for and the outcome. This is what I have for Aries. It will balance itself out, but you got to believe in it, and it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of fucking work, but that's what I have for Aries. Please remember to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed these messages. I hope they didn't seem too harsh towards you or towards anybody. That is not the purpose here. You all have a good night, a good rest of the week, a safe weekend. I'm out of here. Thanks again for your time, and I'll catch you later. Bye.